video is brought to you by BetUS Sportsbook and Casino.
I'm KJ Wright from the Seattle Seahawks, and you are watching NorbCam.
Ken Easley of the Seattle Seahawks, and you're watching Norb-Cam.
What's up, 12s? It's Love the Tupa with the Seattle Seahawks, and you're watching NorbCam.
I'm DK Metcalf from the Seattle Seahawks, and you're watching NorbCam.
What's happening, everybody? Happy Sunday. Wildcard day number 2. Man, got late getting into this stream, but already fireworks going off in this game between the Bills and the Broncos. Broncos coming out to an early start with the touchdown. Broncos on fire right now. Bills answering with a field goal, so it makes the game 7-3 right now. And I see we got the usual gang here showing up in the Discord. If you want to join the Discord, the link is in the description. And a whole slate of games today. Got one tomorrow. And of course, I don't know about you guys, but you know, I'm already thinking, okay, who do I want in this game? Who do I want to be in the Super Bowl? And I talked about this yesterday on the stream of the Steelers Ravens game. And I'd sure like to see, you know, the Bills and the Lions personally. I think that would be a great Super Bowl matchup. But, you know, we'll see. I see Sutton is not only chatting, but also in the Discord. What's happening? Cheryl Inman as well. Yeah, let's have some fun. You know, it's low-key. Seahawks, obviously, you know, always inducing those stress, heart attack moments. Nothing to stress about here. It's just like, let's go, have some popcorn and watch this sucker. Popcorn at 10 in the morning, 10:20 in the morning here in Seattle. But, yeah, it's just going to be watching this game along with you guys. And I got to let you know, I don't know what it is. Even on my phone, if I'm watching the Xfinity app, this thing is like a good almost minute ahead of the TV live broadcast that Xfinity sends me. It's been that way for years. I need to just get an HD antenna and get one of those suckers that are like instantaneous. So chances are you're probably a good play ahead of me in terms of the game. But oh well, that means you'll already know what's going to happen before I react to it. So well, let's see what happens now with Broncos in their second possession. Up 7-3 in Buffalo. Was hoping for some snow games this weekend, but so far it doesn't seem like that's in the forecast unless are there any chance for any other snow games? No. Where's the game where's the game later today at with the Packers? Where's that game at? It's going to be all right, here he goes. Nix rolls left, under trouble. Sidearm pass, but not much. 2-yard gain. Let's see. No, it's at Philadelphia. Unless Philadelphia's got snow in the forecast. Anyway, that's going to be a good one. That'll be a good one. All right. There we go. Hang tight in there, Discord folks. We'll chat with you guys in a sec. Who do we got? We got Tristan. We got our Chiefs fan. And we got Henry from New Zealand. It's Sutton, Hawk, of course, RJ, who was joined yesterday, and then Alaba owns the da. Everybody was here for yesterday. No Jade, though. There's a run up the middle, about 2 yards, third down, and about 6 coming up. Uh-oh, we got an injured Bill on the turf. Who is that? Oh, they went head to head. It's the neck, man. His neck. Not only the head contact, but it looks like his neck might have got compressed because he ducked his head real low, and in slow motion, you see their head just go. His neck kind of gives a little bit. I mean, that's in super slow mo. Ugh. Hopefully, that's not too serious. David Hawkshurst was happening. Hey, do me favors, you guys tune in. Let me know where you guys are watching from. I know where Sutton's watching from. Well, he's been on here before, but remind me, Sutton, and to be honest, actually, you know what? I'll just talk to you guys directly because we're on timeout right now. So let's just jump to that Discord real quick. But before I do, I got to shout out the sponsor of this video. This video brought to you, as I said in the beginning, by BetUS Sportsbook and Casino. And if you sign up today, you can enter that code YouTube150 right there, and you get 150% matching deposit on your first one, and then 125% on the next 2 deposits. More money to play with, and a slate of games coming up. And it's not just football. You can bet parlays, you can bet prop bets, and multiple sports. You can go crazy. Just gamble responsibly. All right, let's talk to the folks in Discord. Okay, let's see. We should be working, because we just did this yesterday, worked out all the kinks. And you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, we can hear you.
Okay, all right. Everybody's in there.
Yay, no echo.
No, hey, we worked out we had all the kinks in the world yesterday. You guys were getting some kind of TV feed yesterday, and then echo all over the place. And now look at this, like clockwork. Just needed to get the 3-week rust off of not having streamed in like a month. How's everybody doing? Who do you guys got in this game? Anybody got anybody but the Bills?
I gotta go with the Broncos. Bo Nix, fast learner. I think they would definitely pull off a big upset, maybe even blowout, for all I know.
Yeah, they're off to a hot start, and they blew up the Chiefs, of course, in a game that didn't really matter that much to Kansas City, but nonetheless, they have been pretty hot.
Broncos fan.
They can actually do that. I don't know if they can beat the Chiefs. That's my question. Because I know the Bills and the Chiefs every year. That's like, oh yeah, bang.
The Bills beat them this year, so.
Yeah, because that was regular season, but.
Oh, they were coming out of the injury. Taron Johnson on the sideline, but he's walking, so that's good. Not too serious. All right, we'll get back to you guys in a second. Keep chatting away in the Discord as we go back to this game. All right, 3rd and 6, big possession coming up, or big down a distance here for the Bills, especially to keep Broncos train from rolling some more. From the 34-yard line. Nick's gun. 2 receivers make that 3 to the left, 1 to the right, a single setback to his right. Delayed blitz by the linebacker. Nick's rolls right now, and he's going to try to run. He ain't going to make it. He is actually sacked. Forced out of bounds short of the line of scrimmage. That will count as a sack. Even though he doesn't go down, he goes out of bounds short. And that will be a stop for the Bills and a punting situation. Oops, didn't mean to do that. There we go. All right, here we go. Punt and kick. Taking up the 11. No fair catch. Makes a man miss. Out at the 17-yard line, a 5-yard return. So Bills will get their second possession, a chance to potentially take the lead if they can get 7 on this next drive. Let's see. See what the odds are on bet. We got 30-second timeout here, and let's just see what the games are looking like here for if the odds have changed much. So the Bills right now, oops, I got to pull that screen up in a second. All right, here we go. 1st and 10 Bills. Allen, under pressure, throws, gets it to his tight end. It gets about 6, second, maybe 7? I think it's 2nd and 3. All right, looking at the odds right now. So you got Bills. These are live odds changing as you can do live betting throughout the games here. The Bills, 7.5 point favorites. I think they started about 6. All right, well, let's see how that changes during the course of the game. Here we go. Pitch to running back right side. Finds a seam, breaks through. 10 yards and then some. And that's up to the 45-yard line. First down, Bills. Make that the 35-yard line. Ooh, nice blocking. Look at that hole. Ooh, a little bit of a grab by the right tackle, but if it wasn't called, it didn't happen. Yeah, a little bit of holding there. A little bit of grab on the shoulder pad as the lineman was trying to get off. Hand off. Cook for 4. Make it 5. Make it 6. Make it 7. Make it 8. Make it 9. Make it 10. Make it 11. Make it 12. Make it 15. Make it 16. Oh, man. Dragging defenders past midfield into Broncos territory at the 47. Man, he just was a little train that would not go down. Or what's that storybook? The little train that could. The little train that could. Not the little train that could go down. Trains don't go down. They just stop. But he would not stop. That was pretty amazing. Man, that was like 10 yards after contact. Maybe more. Oh, like 15 yards after contact. Allen, handoff. There he goes again. Oh, there's a flag down, though. Gains 3, but a flag on the play. Either a legal shift or somebody's lined off sides. There was not a dead ball foul. No foul. Oh, it would have been a legal formation, but they did have the tackle on the end reported eligible, so we're fine. Hey, Bass, man, have you been? I thought you were going to post something about music video about the Seahawks versus Bears. Oh, yeah, I talked about this yesterday. I didn't get tied in. I started it, but I didn't finish it. So I'm actually, and then I was out of the country. I've been out of the country. I did an Asia cruise for 2 weeks, starting from Taipei, Taiwan, and finishing up. There's a false start. And finishing in Singapore, hitting stops along the way, multiple stops in the Philippines. So it was my parents, my family, and my sister's family all traveling together. So it was a great time, but had no decent internet, so I couldn't even watch the games, less even try to stream. So anyway, so yeah, I wasn't able to do anything with the last couple of games. I was in the back of a tricycle in the Philippines watching scoreboards of the Seahawks Bears frustrating Thursday night game. 6-3, woohoo! Snap. Allen, and for 2nd and 12 after the penalty, rolling right, buying time, now runs. He's got the sideline. Knocked out of bounds, short of the sticks. It'll be 3rd and 3. There are some fun teams definitely in the playoffs this year. I mean, we've seen the Bills are always in the mix. Ravens always in the mix. Chiefs, of course. But Broncos, obviously, new to the, not new this year, recently new. The newcomers, Washington. And, of course, Detroit in the mix, just haven't gotten past the hump to get to the big one. Keeper, read option Allen. Gets 7, 8, down to the 32-yard line. Yeah, they're starting to exercise their will. Looking a lot like, a little like what the Ravens do. Different from the Ravens because they don't have a bruising back like Derrick Henry, but their running back obviously showing what he can do. And then having Josh Allen, who's different from Lamar Jackson, who's quick and lightning fast. Allen's just big and he's the bruising back. He's hard to take down. He's like a tight end. Snap, play action fake, screen, and it wasn't there. They read that perfectly. He had to just bury that ball into the dirt. Second and 10. 1:18 left. Well, you can see. You can see right there. Got the scoreboard and the time right there. Abe, same one who asked about the Seahawks Bears music video, says, I don't care because I wish the Seahawks were in the playoffs. I do too. I'm not really. I'm not attached to any of these teams. I just want a good game. I just want teams. I generally like the underdogs to win, except in this case, and want teams who haven't been there, done that in the Super Bowl. Like, we've seen plenty of Chiefs already. Eagles have been there. The Rams have won it. Of course, we don't want them to go anywhere because the Rams. Then there's what? Tampa Bay has already won one, but come on, man. Lions, Bills, two franchises who've had just historic losing situations. Detroit, though, the most, since they've never been in the game. Bills have been there multiple times and lost, which I don't know. That's worse. First down throw, the receiver to the 21-yard line, first down. 25 seconds left. This might be the last play of the first quarter. And we'll go chat it up with the Discord, see what y'all doing. Sean wants to know, am I going to stream the game tomorrow night, the Rams game? Yeah, I think I will. Because that's probably one team that I can root hard against because NFC West, it's what we do. All right. After one, 7-3 Denver, but Buffalo on the move. All right. Let's talk to the Discord. Here we go. All right. Where's my thing? There we go. All right, to the Discord we go. Let's go around the horn and let's get some score predictions from everybody in here who's got their mics up. Sutton, who do you got in this game?
I got the Bills 47-34.
Woo, man, fireworks galore. How about, is that Jade? Is that who's got the
Yes.
image? Okay.
Yeah, that's Gigan from Godzilla.
Okay. Who do you got? You said you got the Broncos pulling the upset.
Yeah, it was actually my score is going to be probably Broncos 40, Bills 15. Blowout, Broncos riding high.
15. Wow, that's a hard number to get to, but all right, we'll see. How about Henry in New Zealand?
You never know who could go to sleep.
You never know.
I too think it's going to be a high-scoring game. I'm going to say 36-34.
36-34. Wow, down to the last
That's like a
second.
close game.
36-34. Buffalo wins.
Buffalo 36-34. Okay. How about Tristan, our Chiefs fan? I'll have to ask him about his Chiefs getting blown out by these Broncos. But what score do you got after watching the team that unloaded on your Chiefs badly, but really didn't have any effect? What do you think? How's it going to go in this game?
So the Broncos have to face the Chiefs to win. So I got I'll get the Broncos 24 and Buffalo Bills 20.
Wow, kind of a low-scoring affair considering the way things started. But pulling the upset along with Jade with that prediction. All right, do we have Alabama owns the dogs? Are you got a hot mic?
Yeah, I'm here. I got the Bills 40-37.
Wow, well, that's an exciting game right there. Well, we'll see what happens. Okay, so kind of a split. We got, I think, 3 out of 5 chose the Bills. 2 pulling the upset. You guys in the chat, put your score predictions. We'll see who's most accurate. For me, I'm going to go somewhere in between. I don't think it's going to be up in the 40s. I don't think it's going to be in the 20s either. I think it's going to be sort of right around that edge of the 30s. I'm going to go 33-27 Bills. And they don't cover. They don't cover.
Get 80s Broncos fans on here. Let's see what his opinion is.
I don't think he's watching anything on this. But anyway, back to the game. We'll talk to you guys in a minute. Cook gets about, on a first down carry, it's about 5. 2nd and 5 coming up here. It's it's always whenever you watch a game, I don't watch a lot of games when it's not the Seahawks, except for critical ones, usually NFC West games. So I don't get to see a lot of these teams on a regular basis. Handoff, Cook again. It's 3 yards. We're going to make it third and 3. And when you watch really good teams who do stuff better than what your team does, you get this feeling of envy go through your body. Like, man, I wish my offensive line could protect like that. And I wish my line could run block like that. Wish my quarterback could scramble like that. You get so used to what your team does. You go like, wow, let's see how they do. Like when 3rd and 3, I'd be like, oh man, we're in trouble. Here it's like, I feel like the Bills are just going to get this. Oh, they called timeout. Clock was running out on the play clock. Let's see. Let's go to the chat here. David says, I'm glad the 49ers didn't make it to the playoffs this year. Yeah, if we're going down, I'm glad we're pulling them down with us, for sure. Cheryl Inman says 27-20 Bills over the Broncos. Calvin Culp says 36-33 Broncos over the Bills, pulling the upset. And RJ, who was in the chat or on Discord but popped off, Broncos win 31-24. David, I'm definitely going with Bills over Broncos. 35-27. I'm still waking up. I didn't get myself any coffee. I rushed down here. I was like, I got to get this game going. And then before I do it was already 7-3. They would slow down a little bit since the start of that. Everyone was kind of on. Here goes Allen rushing left. First down, 10. Hits a guy, delivers the blow, and gets the first down. Going to be first to goal from the 5-yard line. Early second quarter. Imposing their will, as they like to say. Bam! Delivering the hit. It would be a pretty awesome game to see this and the Ravens face each other. I don't think it's going to happen, though, because the way there you go. Cook in for the touchdown. So Buffalo has settled down, and they just put a nice time-churning, clock-draining, defense-wearing long drive for the touchdown to take the lead, 9-7 with the extra point coming up. That was mostly runs. I mean, a pass here and there, but mostly on the ground. And I've said it so much. This is, going back to make this a Seahawk thing. You got to be able to run the football, man. I mean, look what the Ravens did. They dismantled Pittsburgh, mostly running the football. Bills, same year, mostly running. Playoffs, man, you got to be able to run the ball. Run the ball. I'm sure that's the reason why they fired the OC, is that he could never get the running game going. Regardless of the offensive line, you got to just find ways to make the most out of your ingredients. And if they don't feel like you can, you get somebody who can. All right, timeout on the field. Let's see. Just to remind everybody again, yes, of course, this video brought to you by BetUS Sportsbook and Casino. With their offer they've had all season, YouTube 150, the code, and you get 150% sign-up bonus. That means if you put $100 in, you would get an extra 150 to play with, and then your next 2 deposits they'll match it 125%. So if you put in 100, they'll get another 125. You put another 100, you get another 125. So that was what, 150 plus 250. That's like $400 extra. So more than double what you start off with, which is pretty cool. So anyway, let's see what the odds are looking like now real quick as the live odds continue with this game. Now the spread going to 9.5 in favor of Buffalo. Let's just see what they got for the other games today. Let's see if the odds have changed much since we looked at them yesterday. The Vikings and Rams game for tomorrow, they got the Vikings by 2. I think they were That's about right. Maybe it was 3 yesterday. Mine hasn't changed that much. Packers, Eagles. We got the Eagles -5.5. And the later evening game tonight, Buccaneers 3-point favorites over the Commanders. Oh, you know what I want to see? I want to see what the over-under is for this Bills game. Let's see how close everybody was in their score predictions and see what they think the total is going to be. Over-under 47.5. Not that high. That means total points scored in this game would be 47 is over-under. So that means, split down the middle, it'd be like 24-24 or some combination thereof. So for all of you predicted it's going to be in the 30s and 40s, you would definitely... Oh, wait, I'm sorry. I'm looking at the wrong game. Oh, yeah. Where's our game? Where's the game we were just talking about? That game. That's about right. For over-under 48. Where's our current game? It's not in here. I'm missing it. Sorry, Discord. I'll get to you guys in a sec. Over-under... Okay, that's a little more like it. Over-under 54.5 for the Bills-Broncos game. So, definitely they anticipate this one to be much more higher scoring at 54.5. So, that'd be like 27-28. That'd be like a split even score if you were to go with that. All right, let's go back to the game here. We got the kickoff coming up. Bills up now. What I say, 10-7. Good game so far. Only thing that would have made this more interesting if it was a snow game. They got that new stadium they're building. Saw a little thing about that. Little schematic showing what the new stadium will look like. Some $2-point-something billion stadium they're building just across the street or so. It's going to be partially covered. Not unlike the Seahawks stadium with the... It's still going to be outdoors, so we'll still have snow on the field, but this time most of the bleachers will be covered by a roof, a cantilevered kind of roof where this is partially covered over the seats, so they won't have to keep asking fans to come shovel snow off the seats for free. I think it's pretty hilarious that they just get volunteers. Fans are that dedicated. Hey, can you guys come in here and work for free and help shovel snow? Seahawks fans who are like, yeah, if you lower my ticket prices, I'll show up. That's just like part of what they do. There's a first down run, 7 yards on the run for the Broncos. 12:40 left in the first half. But they love their snow. They see that as a home field advantage, so they want that snow on the field. I think it's cool because, the way things are going, there's so many more stadiums going to these elaborate palaces indoors where everything's perfect climate, artificial turf. Jet sweep, left side, he's going to get it right at the sticks. Mims, that should make it a first down. Yep, first down. Well, things really worked out so far for Denver. They got rid of Russell Wilson, and then they make the playoffs, so they're just paying the price tag for it, and then Russ gets eliminated. Well, we'll see. Who knows? These guys might be one and done, too, so all things considered might be even. Knicks with a deep drop. Throws right side, a quacker. Ooh, that was almost picked. A little bit of a wobbly pass with and then the receiver couldn't hang on. I think if he throws that a little bit more tight spiral, maybe he makes that catch. It's hard to catch a wobbly football. Let's see what happens here. Sutton on a right. Yeah, it went right through his fingers. Sutton should have had that. I would say... Romo said that was a perfect throw. I wouldn't call this a perfect throw, but he did put in the right spot. He should have came down with it. You're getting paid millions to catch those balls. You should be able to catch a duck or anything. Handoff gets about a yard. 3rd and 9 coming up. That's an important play for the Broncos here to try to convert. Otherwise, I'm going to give the ball back to Buffalo, the chance to go up 2 scores. Cheryl M. Is Gino coming back? Where's my dad? I am in Atlanta, Georgia. Love your show. Thank you, Cheryl. My dad and my parents, they're at home. We'll probably watch the divisional round tomorrow. We'll see about tomorrow night. We'll see. Maybe he'll come over and watch the Rams game tomorrow. All right, here we go. Nix rolls right, looking, fires. Oh, that was intercepted? No, hit the ground. Incomplete, so 4th and 8. So Broncos drive is stymied, and the ball will come back to the Bills again. Oh, yeah, that definitely bounced off the ground. Not a great throw. The defender wearing that guardian cap. Remember, there was a guy that my friend used to make fun of on the Bills. Oh, it's a fake! And it's complete. Oh, my God. They pulled the fake. And he gets the first down with a 20-yard throw from the punter. Whoa. That's an unexpected play, but worked. Oh, what a fake. The gunner, basically, that's a good throw there and a good catch. As soon as the gunner took off, you know, they almost said it. They turn their back and they start sprinting towards the returner, and the receiver just did an out route, and you never saw it coming. And he got it to him a little high, but he jumped up, elevated, got it. Nick's handoff, 3, 4, 5-yard run. So it keeps the drive alive and keeps Broncos from putting themselves in a precarious situation. I was just going to say, that reminds me of the Sean Payton onside kick in Super Bowl, what was it, Super Bowl 46? No, 45? I can't remember what number it was, but against the Colts. Of course, you couldn't do that in today's NFL because you can't have a surprise onside kick anymore. There's a screen to the right. That goes nowhere. Lost of 2, maybe 3. So instead of 2nd and 4 or less, it's now 3rd and about 7. 3rd and 7. Yeah, there's certain things that happened 10 plus years ago that you won't see anymore, and that's one of them. The surprise onside kick. You now have to announce that you're doing an onside kick these days, so you can't surprise anybody with it. Not that it happened very often. I mean, the unexpected onside kick happened like 1 every 50 plays, if that. But that certainly made the difference in that Super Bowl. Oh, Nix airs it up. It's going to be picked. Nope. It's out of bounds. He just airmailed that, and it's had pressure coming. Had to get rid of it. 4th and 7, and now they will punt. Oh, wait. Are they in field goal range? They are, well, they're long field goal range. No, he's going to punt. This time, I'm pretty sure he's going to kick it this time. Buffalo's going to be like, hey, fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, no. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. And he does kick it. It's going to be bounce at the 5. Oh, look at that. Down at the half-yard line. Perfect play. So let's see what happens here. So Mims was the man who got the stop, or down the ball at the 1-yard line. So he's the one who got the recipient of the fake punt, and he downs it at the half-yard line. So very well done, sir. All right, still 10-7. Bills have to go 99 yards for a touchdown when we come back. All right, let's go back to the Discord, see what everybody's up to. Have not really talked to. I wanted to ask Tristan, the Chiefs fan here. Everybody always got their cameras off today. They probably rolled out of bed. Or no, actually, no. Tristan's from Kansas City. Yeah. Tristan, how do you feel about your Chiefs going into this postseason? Not the strongest version of the Chiefs we've seen, but then again, even last year, they didn't look that strong. A lot of people were doubting them, and they went and pulled off the second in a row. So how do you feel about the Chiefs going into this third attempt for the Super Bowl?
He's not even here.
I'm looking at Tristan's.
Oh, yeah.
I'm seeing Tristan's screen right. Oh, he's not. He's muted though. I think he fell asleep. That guy's funny.
The Chiefs fan falls asleep.
Sometimes he's up and down, right? He's crazy one second, then he's bundled up like a sad lump in a blanket
the AFC
in the couch.
championship all over.
Yeah, you have a rate for more of that this year. All right, well, I guess he's not here, so.
Also, no, you're not getting my face because I'm having internet.
Wait, what's going on?
Oh, now he's here.
Oh,
What's
now
going on? What's up?
he just woke up. He was like, I think I heard my name. I was asking you about the Chiefs in the 24-25 season. How do you feel about the Chiefs going into this postseason?
We're gonna like beat any team that's coming for us. So we're gonna get this three-peat. Yeah.
Well, okay, no doubt right there. You're not concerned about the Ravens. You watched the Ravens yesterday, right?
No, we're not. No, I'm not concerned about the Ravens.
They're not the same old Ravens, man. They got that running back. It makes a huge difference. You're not concerned about
It doesn't matter. We're still gonna beat them.
Doesn't matter. That is confidence right there.
Same as the Bills.
Are you a Taylor Swift fan?
No.
Thank God.
Thank you. I hate her.
I don't know why she's still dating Travis Kelce. I don't know why he's still dating
Give
her.
her a warning that she
feel like
can't attend more games.
Oh, I thought they jumped.
Oh, I gotta get back because you guys are way ahead of me. All right, we're gonna go back to the game. It's official. We have a Chiefs fan who doesn't like Taylor Swift. I got nothing against Taylor Swift. It's not her fault that they put her on camera, right? She's not the technical director saying put a camera on me. All right, here we go. First and 10 at the 1 yard line for the Bills. I think I said here Sutton say they jumped. Somebody did jump. False start. That's kind of funny. It's like a half-yard penalty, if that. It's like you can't get much closer to the goal line than this. It's like it was here, and now it's going to be here. So it's still first and 10. That's pretty funny. It's like any penalty here really doesn't do anything. They get another. You can keep false starting all day, and the ball will never move. Like at a point, you just can't move it anymore. Hand off, Cook. Oh, breaks through for 8. 9 yard line. Cheryl said, not the beating the Ravens, Chief. They basically say that the Chiefs will not beat the Ravens. I think it's what Cheryl is trying to say in the chat. 2nd and 1 from the 10. Handoff, Cook again, left side. Oh, he stopped, but nope, didn't get it. Short, lost a half a yard. 3rd and an inch or a yard. So this is it's kind of key here because. Oh, they're going to go right away. This is where it's nice to have a Josh Allen weapon where you know that he can just sort of force his way through, and he does because he's just a load of a man and gets 3. I mean, 3 yards. So first down. I was going to say if he didn't, that would have been a little tough for the Bills. They would have had to get the ball back in good field position, but it wouldn't happen. 7 minutes coming up here, remaining in the first half. Ooh, some extracurricular activities. Ooh, shoving the back. Ooh. First and 10 at the Bills 13. Play action fake. Allen, plenty of time. Swings it to the left side to the running back or the receiver. Gets about 4. So 6-yard gain, 2nd and 4. Handoff up the middle to Davis. Gets about 3. It'll be 3rd and 1 again. All right, here we go. Clock running out. Got to snap it. They do. Play action. Josh Allen's going to keep it. He's going to get it. What a move. He rolled right, had the defender in his face, and he looked like the option to throw or run. And I think he wanted to throw it, but he just made one little shimmy shake, and he got the defender to basically bite the fake, and he just kept running. And that was it. He went for the fake and moved in, and then he went out, ran it for the first down. Where's the pup, Sutton? Where's the pupster? I'm going to see that on the next break. Here we go. First down throw on the right side for a gain of about 4 yards. 2nd and 6. And another methodical drive. Remember, this thing started at the 1 yard line and really started at the half yard line if you include the false start when they moved the ball a teeny bit back. Look at the yardage, the time of possession starting to add up here. The score's still tight though because of the Denver first explosive play possession, but after that it's been all Buffalo. Cook with a run, breaks a tackle, and gets the first down. Looked like he was going to be down for 3 or 4, and he instead of getting 8 or 9 on it. Man, we got so decimated by Buffalo. We had a chance in that game in Seattle early on. I remember going to the half. We were only down like a score, and then we had that stupid play where I forgot who it was. Anyway, I remember we had roughing the passer on a play that would have ended the Buffalo drive, but instead they kept it alive, and right after that they scored a touchdown going into the half. Really back-breaking play. Handoff Cook. This time gains 2. 2nd and 8. Oh, there's the pup. There's the little pupster. I have to go to Discord for a second. Hey, the little puppy. Oh, little corgi. Little corgi smiling over there. My daughter Vanessa was going crazy. She was like, oh, so cute.
Run.
All right, back to the game. Thank you. Appreciate that. Got my corgi fix for the half. Feel free to keep him around during the halftime break. Snap. Oh. False start. So that's going to bring it back, make it a 2nd and 13. There have been a lot of, it's been all mostly dead ball fouls, some false starts, but there haven't been a lot of big penalties. Like, haven't been a lot of holding calls, pass interferences, anything like that. Ooh, he left. That's a little tic-tacky. I see so many games this year where the offensive lineman started his backpedal right before the snap and they don't call it. Oh my gosh, down he goes. He does not get sacked very often, but the Broncos, one of the sack leaders out there, that's going to make it 3rd and forever. Man, just beat the guard. So it's 3rd and 21. Man, it went from 3rd and, what was it, 2nd and 8 to now 3rd and 21. Man, it's amazing what a false start can do to you. 2:22 left. They'll take a 30-second timeout. Let's see. That should be interesting here, what they draw up. There's not a lot of plays to beat 3rd and 21. They got everybody back, or at least several guys back, and only 4-man rush, and everyone's like 10 yards or deeper. They got to get to the 48. Allen's going to throw it quick up the middle. He gets to the original line of scrimmage, and that's it. So it's going to be 4th and 11. And they will have to punt. As we got the 2-minute warning coming up, 4th and 8 coming up, and it is the 2-minute warning. All right, with that, we're going to go to the Discord, take a little break here, and let's go see some Corgi action. Oh, that's Corgi.
Thanks, fella.
How old's the pup?
He's 2.
Only 2-year-old puppy. Can't hear that.
You kind of did.
You don't have any other pets? Is that the only one you have?
Yeah, he's my only pet.
No cats, no other dogs?
My mom has a dog. She's a Chihuahua.
Oh, so they coexist together in peace?
No, not really.
Corgis shed a lot, right? I can see the hairs coming off with each little stroke of the chin. I see hairs coming off. So your room must be like covered in dog hair.
Yeah, kind of is.
But you're like, I don't care. Look at all the little love and kisses I'm getting. It's all worth it. I can't remember last time. I think I asked you to do tricks. Have your dog do some tricks. And remind everybody, what's your dog's name again?
Hamilton.
Hamilton. Yes, that's right. And if I don't recall, he didn't really have a lot of tricks, right? Can he sit?
No, he doesn't know how to sit. I mean, he kind of does.
You know what's funny? It's like, I don't know a lot of corgis, but we have a few in the neighborhood. And the few that I know, none of them know any tricks. Is it just a thing? Corgis just don't do tricks? Or maybe because when they sit, it's like basically they barely move because their butt's so low to the ground that it really doesn't change much. So it's not that much of an interesting trick to watch. But I don't know. Maybe corgis just aren't trainable to do tricks. Have you ever tried?
Yeah, I've tried.
It just didn't happen, huh? Well, Hamilton's very, very cute, very sweet. But he's pretty fast. Does he fetch? Does he play catch with you?
Oh, yeah. He's fast.
Most corgis are fast. You ever put him in a race? You know, they always, usually everywhere they've got some kind of corgi race. Have you ever done it?
I did, actually. I had him in it. Downs.
You did it where?
Emerald Downs.
Oh, you did do it at Emerald Downs. Yeah, they have the Corgi Cup every year. How did he do?
He got last.
No.
He turned around. He didn't know where I was.
I was going to say, usually it's not because they're not fast. It's because they don't know where they're going. They just get distracted or just lose sight of the goal line. Oh, Hamilton. What are we going to do about you? We got to teach you some tricks.
My dog knows tricks pretty well.
All right, let's go back to the game. We got a punt coming up here.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Well, maybe this will be low scoring after all. It started off explosive, and it's the second quarter's been quiet. Oh, my gosh. He did not call a fair catch, and as soon as he got hit in the back, and his body bent like a paperclip. I'm surprised he didn't drop it. Look at this. Bang! Got hit. Perfectly legal. But, man. Oh, and there's a pushing and shoving after the fact, and the flag comes in. Some unnecessary roughness, probably, or maybe some unsportsmanlike flag thrown in. There's nothing wrong with that play. It's totally legal. He didn't call a fair catch. And man, he got hit. That's a chiropractic nightmare right there. Oh, it's flag thrown on the Broncos personal foul. Bills basically baited him into basically reacting because he had his dude was standing over him. It could have been called for taunting, but maybe he just didn't say enough to do so. But then Mims did take kindly to that and ended up throwing the ball his way or something and got the penalty. So that'll put the ball somewhere around half the distance, probably around the 5-6 yard line, 7 yard line. After the penalty. This is a pretty funny ad. It's this, I don't even know the AT&T, I don't even know what the commercial's for, but it's got Marshawn Lynch in here. And it starts off with a Husky fan trying to get the touch faucet to work. That happens to me all the time. I don't know about you guys, but there's so many times I try to put my hands on that touch faucet, and it's like, it does not go. I'm like, come on, anytime. So the odds still on this game, -7.5. It went up to 9. Now it's back to 7.5 here. So things have kind of evened out to where it started off with before the game. But the way it's going right now, it does not look like it's going to be that high scoring of the game. The over-under has moved to 43.5. So, I don't know. We'll see how it goes in the second half. But it started out hot and it's kind of settled down since. I think Hamilton's beating him up over there. Oh, and he's all tuckered out. Hamilton was beating up Sutton Hawk. And there he goes. It's the Hamilton show. Did Hamilton beat you up?
Yeah, he did. He kind of scratched.
Got scratched the owner, and now he's tuckered out. Does he like carrots?
Yeah, he does.
Our neighbor who's got a corgi gets goes crazy for the little carrot bites. Man, you are so far ahead of my game. I'm like 2 plays behind you. That's crazy. All right, I'm still in the timeout. All right, here we go. The first play after the 2-minute warning. Broncos with the ball at the 7. Snap. Throws a little check down to the running back and gets about 6, 7, 2nd and 3. 2 timeouts, so they got to be a little efficient with their clock management here if they want to save one for the potential field goal should they get that far down the field. Swings it right, short. Oh, and he does not get out of bounds. Does not stop the clock because his progress was stopped. It's going to make it 3rd and 1 and the clock runs. 1 minute, 10 seconds left. They don't call timeout. Nick's under center. Precious time ticking by with a minute left now. Quarterback sneak. Nick's gets it. But the clock is the issue. 57 seconds. I think they'll call their first timeout. They do. So it's 1st and 10. They still got a ways to go. They're just about the 20-yard line right now. 25, 26-yard line. No, 20-yard line. Ish. Less than a minute to go. Interesting. The first drive, 3 for 3, 64 yards and a touchdown. Since then, 3 for 6 and not much. Here we go. Empty backfield. 3 receivers left, 2 right. Nick's to throw. Looking lots of time. Now he rolls left, and he looks like he's going to run. He will. 20, 25, 30. First down. Slides down at the 30-yard line. Make it to 31, and he's got to keep going. Got to hurry, hurry, hurry. Only got 1 timeout. 43 seconds. No huddle. 40 seconds left. Ball to 31. 36 seconds left. Ticking. Snap. They got to get at least 30 yards to get in field goal range. Next throw, sideline. He got it. And out of bounds at the 42-yard line. Clock will stop so they can kind of settle down a little bit. That's a great catch. Sutton dragging his toes, the pellets scraping, bubbling up to the top of the surface. The defender, I think, wanted offensive pass interference. Didn't see it, though. Blitz picked up, throws. Oh, that's in the dirt. They got to get about the 35-yard line, so they're about 20 yards away. 23 seconds left, so they got to get about 10. They got to get a yard per second here to get into field goal range. 2 yards, 2 plays, 10 yards apiece will do it. 3 receivers right, 1 left. Nick's gun. Set back to his left. Looking. Lots of time, and that rolls right. He's going to throw on the run. Oh, he's wide open. Ooh, he looked open. Tried to one-hand it, incomplete. And I thought he was going to get decked by the safety coming in and flying in hard, but it's incomplete. But there's a flag down on the play, probably holding, or it is holding against the defense. That's going to be 5 yards and an automatic first down. Problem is, though, they still don't have the yards. They got the down. There's the hold. Oh, that's a definite hold. This play should have been made. He had him, but I think it's a combination of slightly overthrown, but also the guy, I don't think he wanted to get decked, making a diving catch and getting creamed by the safety. So they got to get about 17 yards and 15 seconds left. Oh, they used their last timeout. Oh, no. Bad clock management here late in the first half. Now they've got to get something sidelined. They cannot use the middle of the field because the clock will probably run out. If they get a play of 20 yards in one shot, they could run down the field and down it with like 2 seconds left, but that's tough. That's going to limit their options. Most likely a sideline pass would be the most likely thing, but they got to get about at least 15 yards to get it close to field goal range to potentially tie this game up. That's how this game started on fire in the first 2 possessions, and since then it's just slow to a crawl. All right, let's see what they draw up here. An out route would be good, but it takes not enough yardage typically on a normal out route. Nix rolls right. Throws. Oh, my God, he got it. For a field goal, inside field goal range and out of bounds. Oh, did he get out of bounds? He did. So now with 5 seconds left, they are set for a game-time field goal. You know, he was down before he went out of bounds. Why did the clock stop? I'm just curious why the clock stopped, because wasn't he down before he went out of bounds? Oh, they had a timeout? Oh, so they did have a timeout. Never mind. I thought that they burned their last one. Apparently they didn't. Well, that changes everything. I thought they had no timeouts left. Never mind. I was going to say, because he was down before that. All right, here you go, Vitt. Let's see if you can make it. It's 50 yarders. No gimme. Snap, hold, kick. He's gonna doink it. It's off. He doinked it and it misses. All that drama and they do not get the field goal. Missed it. It doinked off the right upright. You know, what always shocks me is how often the ball hits the upright. It hits them more often than not. And the odds of it happening, this pole, it's about that wide, gets hit by the ball, it's about that wide. Amazing how often that happens. All right, halftime. Bills up 10-7. The Bills will get the ball to start off the second half. All right, before I go back to chatting with everybody in the Discord, let's go back to shout out to sponsor BetUS Sportsbook and Casino. Again, if you sign up with a new account, enter that code right there, YouTube150, you get a 150% sign-up bonus on the first deposit, 125% on the following two. And, yeah, house money to play with. Just make sure that online gambling is legal in your state, and gamble responsibly, because it's easy to get carried away. There's real money we're talking about here. Okay. And let's just look real quick at the current odds here. It's still 7.5. Over under now at 41.5. And, you know, if you wanted to do parlay bets, you can do that as well. Whereas basically you have multiple bets during the same game. You can also do prop bets on certain stats throughout the game, touchdowns, yards, individual player bets. You can just go crazy. And you got basketball, hockey, baseball, all the sports. But yeah, over-unders, you can really rake it in. But gotta be smart about it. All right, let's go to the Discord here and chat up, see where people are at. Feel free if you want to join the Discord and join Hamilton. Laying down comfortably here. There's the link right there on the screen on the right. It's also in the description. I should put this in the chat as well. Anyway, so how we all doing? Jade's got her Mariners gear on today.
It's
looking
Cal
fresh.
Riley. The Cal Riley, the man who sent us to the playoffs. I got my dog.
Cal Raleigh. The big dumper.
Yeah, I was at that game. I was actually shocked because I'm just like, my godfather couldn't even see that because he was in heaven. Well, since 2018.
Oh.
But, yeah. Denver, get off your high horse. Let's go.
No pun
Good
intended.
analogy. Yeah. Very good pun intended.
Yeah, my other dog. I have, now I have 3 dogs and 2 cats. So...
3 dogs, 2 cats. And you just recently lost one of your cats, right? You know what you were saying yesterday?
Yes, I lost Jules. So I have 2 other cats. They're probably roaming around about.
Yeah, I was wondering where those animals are. I don't usually see them on your screen.
Shadow's camera shy, but I'm actually shocked he got on TV because Tyler Parcher has the video, because at a Mariners White Sox game, he was eating a hot dog, and when I came out of the bathroom, there he was on the Jumbotron munching on a hot dog.
I remember you told me that story. That's pretty cool. And you actually have video.
I'm like,
or
how do you have
Tyler's
my
on video.
grandpa? What the hell did you do? My other dog in here.
So you brought the cat? You brought the cat to the game?
No,
Or the dog?
only the dog.
So was it on the bark at the park day?
Yeah, it was only the bark at the park nights. I bring that little mush.
Gotcha.
Packers game.
Well, what is this?
The Seahawks football.
Oh,
Yes,
from which game?
No, not. Oh
You got
my
Blitz's
god.
autograph.
Blitz's signature.
It's cool. So you said this is the Packers game, like the one oh that's the one that you went to that we didn't quite connect. I was looking for you down there, man.
Yeah.
Sutton Seahawks.
You're not gonna do that.
That's
You
cool.
don't want to go.
That was a rough game though. That Packers game was ugly.
I mean, it's not as ugly as our other games.
It's pretty bad.
Bears, Seahawks. That.
Well, at least we won that game. The
9 total points.
yeah, I know, but you still rather have an ugly win than a ugly loss. I was gonna say pretty loss. There's nothing pretty about that Packers game either. I think it was what made that one so ugly was the fact that so many the Packers fans taking over the place and just making national headlines of how much the Packers were taking over.
That's my other dog. He doesn't
Muted
want to
Jade.
go to the vet, so he's fighting with my boyfriend right now. He doesn't want to go, but he has to go for his checkup. So he's fighting with them.
Oh, so you mean the dog's going to the vet? That's the thing?
Yeah, he's fighting.
Well, every dog loves
he's fighting
that.
with him. He's fighting. Oh,
Can't wait for that Minnesota Rams game.
I can't.
Yeah, that's gonna be a good one.
That it's being played in Arizona now due to the wildfires.
Yeah, I know.
If you go to the vet, don't fight it. Jesus.
This would be funny to watch on camera, to watch the struggle. The struggle
Use
to
the
be
peanut
real.
butter. I don't care. I can't touch that. Ugh.
I see you got out of the duty of bringing the dog to the
Oh,
to
I
the
can't
vet.
drive. That's the problem. I actually have a boot on my foot. I can't drive for 6 months.
Oh, so
No.
you actually have a legit reason to. Gotcha.
You take him. I don't care. Put the thing on him. Oh my god, he will not. He's fighting to see. Like, I don't want to do it. Shadow wore the cone of shame last month, and he's like, "I hate you, Mom."
Oh, this is so off the rails.
The cone of shame.
He's like, "I hate you, Mom."
Henry, bring us back to some less chaotic stuff. What's happening in your world over there down in New Zealand? Just chilling?
Oh my god.
It's another beautiful summer day.
Yeah.
Woke up at 6 a.m. to watch this game.
6 a.m. your time. So 10 o'clock a.m. here in Seattle is 6 o'clock a.m. your time. So it's a 4-hour difference.
Currently 8:30 a.m.
Yeah. Okay. Well, so far everything is it's a close game.
slowed down.
10-7, but it's definitely slowed down. I think it'll pick up. In the third quarter, but I don't think this is going to get over. I thought it'd get into the 30s. It could if it really starts to escalate. But I don't think they're going to get close to 40 points the way things are going right now, unless they really start throwing the ball all over the place. We'll see. All right, so then the next game, the next game, Packers and Eagles.
Eagles.
Who do you guys have in that game? The Eagles, the easy favorite pick. Do you guys, anyone think there's going to be an upset in that game?
I think there is. I'm still mad about I just want to see Josh Jacobs go home. Get out. I mean, what he did to us when he was on the Raiders, I want to see him suffer in Green Bay.
I know. He kind of
Give
got...
me Philly, because I want Nightfall to be happy again.
Oh, that's right. That's right. You got a buddy there that's an Eagles fan.
Oh, yeah.
I don't need to
Give me
see the
Philly
Eagles
all
in
the
the
way.
Super Bowl. I would be okay with them knocking off the Packers in this one.
Yeah, I know. Has Jalen Hurts cleared concussion protocol yet?
Said he will play.
Did. Cleared it a
He
while
cleared it.
ago,
He'll
but I'm
play,
like,
yeah.
why are they starting Kenny Pickens? If he cleared it, then why are they putting Pickens in? It doesn't even make any sense.
Is that who they have starting?
Yes, and he cleared the concussion protocol, but I'm like, why are you putting Pickens in if Jalen is cleared and good to go? It doesn't make any sense.
Maybe they'll just start the game with him, and then he'll come in. I don't know. Maybe it was the last second change.
It's like, I don't even know, because the receiver for the Ravens, I got it from my cousin. He's on my fantasy. Zay Flowers was the guy that was out, but they still managed to win. Baltimore, thank you. Texans, thank you. Got up in my bracket. Bye-bye, Chargers.
Yeah, well, it's interesting. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, it says right here, Eagles QB Jalen Hurts clears concussion protocol. Will play. Available for wildcard game.
I don't even know anymore. I would love
Hurts
to see
did
a
not
Lions
practice in week
Super
17
Bowl.
or week 18.
That would be something.
Limited in practice on Wednesday, but upgraded to a full participant on Friday.
Yeah. Yeah.
Jordan Love, I guess, is not exactly 100% either. Had a right elbow injury, and he was a full participant on Thursday. So
Yeah,
he was hopeful they would play
that-
this weekend. So interesting. Both QBs a little bit banged up. Okay, you guys hold down the fort because you're going to run the show for like the next 2 minutes because I haven't had breakfast yet, and I got to take a bite before I collapse here. So I'll be right back. But just keep it clean, right? I don't want to get in trouble with YouTube or anything. So you have the call.
Yeah. I'll just take my music off, so meaning it's not going to be played. All right.
Who's going to win the national championship?
Oh, Henry, you didn't write me back what time that would be because I couldn't hear you last night.
Sorry, I'll.
No, it's okay.
Didn't it say it was going to be like 4:30?
Let me look up the time again because I've lost
It's 8, what was it? It was 8 Eastern.
8 Eastern, so 4 o'clock.
Yeah, because they're going to the national championship, so it's them versus the Buckeyes of Ohio. So I want to see who everybody's got. Is it the Buckeyes or Notre Dame for you? It's 7:30 if you live on the Eastern. That would be 4:30 Pacific Standard Time, like Norb and myself. What time would that be for you? Just Henry.
Yeah, I believe that would be around 10:30 a.m.
10:30. Wow.
Yeah, it's a Monday, so it's Monday on the 20th. So not tomorrow. That would be the third Monday of this month. I'll send out the invite if you want. Just because I know that I just have to make sure there's no football and this doesn't intervene with Norb stream because the national championship is just college football and we got the Buckeyes and Notre Dame Fighting Irish, which
I got the Fighting Irish winning it.
I mean, I could see that happening. They got a really good kicker. Mitch Jeter is on top, and the Buckeyes are kind of mid. Their kicker, when they played Michigan, he missed 3 kicks in a row. So,
but they also did beat the number 1 seed, which was Oregon. So,
yeah, all talking natty. I remember that. That became such a joke on TikTok. I left my butt off for like weeks at that joke. Oh yeah, because like.
Alright.
They're like, oh, look at us. We're the Big Ten. Well, look at you. You just got punched in the face by the Buckeyes of all places.
Oregon is undefeated in the regular season, but when they get to the playoffs, they choke.
Yeah. Every year. They're like the Dallas Cowboys of college football.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I'm just going to check and make sure there's no NFL football.
Hey, Henry. You ever watched the movie Rudy before?
I have not.
Oh.
You should watch it. It's about the kid, Rudy Rudiger, about him going and playing on the Notre Dame Fighting Irish.
Oh, I've seen that movie. I'm not going to spoil it for you. When you get a chance, with all due respect, I'm not going to spoil it.
It's a really inspiring movie.
I will not ruin it for you, Henry. I'll let you get your. I'll let you when you get the time. Okay. No, there's no NFL football on the 20th. The only game there is the NCAA National Championship Day in Atlanta, Georgia, where the championship will be played. So,
why is it got to be played in Atlanta?
I don't know. I know during the Super Bowl they're going to take very, very high precaution.
Oh yeah, I mean, considering the terrorist bombings.
No, you had that. You had
the shooting
day. So, yeah, I can see what.
Yeah, and it's taking place in New Orleans.
Yeah,
so.
and plus security is going to be beefed up.
35. Good return. Solid stuff.
Packed.
Well, yeah, security is going to be beefed up for the Super Bowl. They're going to have like.
It's going to be in the Superdome, which is
home of the Saints, but they're also going to be. I know a lot of people are just like, "Oh, I don't want to go."
Like when trailing at halftime.
Yeah, don't blame y'all for not wanting to go. I mean, it is a dangerous place. New Orleans is dangerous.
I only have one cousin that lives down there, my step cousin DJ, and I'm just like, I've been meaning to see if he's okay, but it cannot just affect you physically.
Goes through to the second level. Gains about 6 yards there.
Well, it's that.
Very good. Oh, 5 here. Here we go.
That'd actually be insane if somebody actually upset the Chiefs.
That would be something. It would be like, what just happened?
Also a Bills guy.
Be like, I'll tell you what happened. You're not going back to your third Super Bowl, no?
Yeah, what happened to your third Super Bowl?
It's 2nd and 5 now. Allen, high formation.
But the lowest remaining seed would have to play against Kansas City.
Yeah, so I think
gets the first down.
Against them?
I think that's the Texans, maybe?
First down for Buffalo.
The Texans did beat the Chargers. I'm a big hater of Jim Harbaugh.
Yeah, right.
Well, yeah, the last time he led a team to the playoffs was the NFC Championship.
Yeah, which they did lose that. Like, they got it stripped away the week before. Because fun fact,
Buffalo wins, Denver faces Kansas City.
Yeah, because we won that NFC Championship, which moved us to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Faces Kansas City.
Which we won.
Yeah.
There you go, over there. YouTube. Allen dropping back. Skies it. Wide open as Dawson Knox.
Oh.
Down. Very good.
Man, where is Norb? Where is he at?
He went to go make breakfast before he collected.
Wide open on that.
Oh.
Play action. And he sees. He's reading it. Draws him away. He's wide open that side.
I mean, the Bills probably can beat them.
All right, speak of the devil, he's back.
He made it.
Got my coffee, a little whipped cream on it. Watch me whip. Watch me nene. All right.
Oh my goodness.
Let's get my ears back in here.
Who do you think Chris Dawson is going to jump on the bandwagon now? His Patriots are out. His Falcons are out. And his Niners are out.
First and goal. What the heck? I go out to get a coffee and
Andrew and AD
bite, and all of a sudden it's first and goal. What did I miss?
They
might have scored already on your screen.
Yes.
Well, I'm gonna play behind. Okay, all right. I'm gonna switch over. Thanks for holding down the fort, you guys. What was the big play? What was the big play, by the way? A big play to the
Henry Silverman.
Dawson Knox for like 20 yards. He was wide open.
Wow. Okay. All right.
How's it going, dude?
Oh, AD is here. What's happening?
Andrew.
Oh, and ACA. Andrew's here too. The whole family's back.
More like the gang is back together.
The gang is back together.
I think you can say that again.
All right. Let me go back to you guys at the break. Hold on a second.
Ah.
Man, I missed out on current events. I thought it was going to be slow. They didn't indeed have fireworks. All right. Second goal on my screen from the 6. That's going to be trouble. Wow, they actually got back to the line of scrimmage. It's amazing. Third and goal. I thought it would be like a nice slow little drive going. Man, I missed a lot here. 11 minutes left in the third quarter. Third down. This is big here. This would be the difference between a touchdown difference and a 2-score difference here if they can get this in. Allen to throw. Jansen around. And now he's going to... Nope, he's going to try to run. He can't. He's sacked again. Wow. Denver is a pretty good pass rushing team. So that's going to force him to have to do the field goal. Allen thought there was some kind of secondary holding going on that didn't get called. So they're trying to make this a one-touchdown game, and they do. 13-7, but Denver is still within striking range. Oh, there was a bad hold in there. So, 13-7. All right, let's go back, chat it up with the Discord here. So, who's all here? We got Andrew, Sutton Hawk, Jade, and Henry.
Hey, Norb.
Yes,
Who do
sir.
you think Chrysostoma's going to jump on the bandwagon now? His Falcons are out, his Patriots are out, and his 49ers are out.
Man, he's
Who's he gonna join now?
a man without a ship. A man without an island. A man with no identity. What to do, what to do, what to do. Never.
Are you going to be a Chiefs fan?
Never. Never the Chiefs.
Oh.
They beat all the teams I like.
I'm trying to...
And they even beat your team in the Super Bowl.
I don't know. Who would be the next team that Crisosimo would jump on with? Yeah, you're right. Never been the Ravens. No.
Yeah, Plumber says knew what to do.
Maybe you should be a Ravens fan.
No, because the Ravens beat the Niners in the Super Bowl that one time.
That's true. In 2012 with Colin Kaepernick when he had first and goal and they kept trying to throw fades to Crabtree. What was that, ACL? Oh, was ACA, you were saying something, but you were cut off.
I resend you the video clip and when we send the video clip and the
sorry, you're I don't know what's
lyrics.
happening, but your connection is really weird. It's like really choppy and like every other word is like lyrics and so I didn't quite understand what you were saying. Something about sending lyrics. Anyway, but I mean, if it's in regards to the Chicago video, I'm in. That video is in pretty good shape, so I don't need anything different from that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I got it worked out between AD and you. Yeah, I get you guys sounding pretty good.
What
on
about the lyrics that I resend it?
I mean, what I already have from before is fine.
Okay, I'm making sure because I'm mistaken.
Oh, I think you sang. I think what it is you sang more parts than you needed to because it was going to be a part that AD sang on. So for those who are wondering what we're talking about, so we actually, the Chicago Bears music video piece was actually, lyrics were written by AD and ACA, and they actually sent in videos of them not just singing to the lyrics, but their voices are on there too. So I had to go into Pro Tools and cleverly crafted together to make everything sound nice. So you will hear that on the final release of the entire recap of the prediction video.
Oh, also Norb.
So
because of apprehension or tension, it means anxiety. That's my mistaken.
Oh no, I know what it means. Apprehension, tension. No, it made sense to me. Yeah, I'm with you.
Okay,
it's all good. Okay, all right. I'm going to go back to focusing on this play-by-play now that the kickoff has been made, and the Broncos will attempt to answer. There you go. Broncos with 10:03 left in the third quarter. Bills fans in a frenzy, trying to will their defense to a stop here. Next to handoff. Boom! Stopped at the line of scrimmage, maybe a yard, half a yard at best, 2nd and 9. Oh, handoff. And he looked like he was going to break free, but he manages to get about 4 yards out of it. It's going to be 3rd and 5. Nix throws off the hands. Incomplete. Could have been picked off, but was not. 4th and 5, and the Bills get the stop they wanted. Boom. Punt return caught at the 27-yard line. The Bills will take over to add on to their 6-point lead. So we got Packers, Eagles later today, and then tonight it's Commanders, Buccaneers. Probably the game I'm least excited about. The next one is going to be a good one. So looking at this prop builder option on BetUS, if you choose a particular game, let's look at the Packers-Eagles game here. So you can look at all these different options here on your screen. Handicap win. So you got the odds. You can bet the over-under, 46.5. Just straight up who wins. First half winner. Is it going to be a tie? Is it going to be Philadelphia or Green Bay? First half points. Is it over-under 22.5? Philadelphia total points, Green Bay total points, total touchdowns, and then double result excluding overtime. A tie, Green Bay over Philly. I mean, it's all types of combinations. You can even bet on the highest scoring quarter. It's crazy. There is no shortage of things to try to put money on. So it's very, very interesting. And that's just the first option on parlays. But you could go to over under the passing yards. You can go with Jalen Hurts, who right now has got the 218.5 is the over for Hurts. Pretty even. Jordan Love, 220. They're clearly, obviously, Jalen Hurts is going to play. Passing completions, they're very close. 18.5 versus 19.5 for Love. Touchdowns, 1.5 for both of them. Passing attempts, a little bit more in the favor of Jordan Love because they do tend to throw the football a little bit more since Eagles have such a great running game. Then rushing yards. Let's see, where does Saquon Barkley? There we go. Look at the number there. And all these guys are like 10, 41.5, 106.5. That's the over-under. That's the weapon right there. That's the difference maker. Saquon Barkley. Again, you got to have a run game in the playoffs. Okay. Bills, they're talking about back in the 90s, Bills going to the Super Bowl 4 times in a row and never won one of them. The best shot was when they had a field goal to win it. Scott Norwood missed it wide right. 1 yard gain here, 2nd and 9. This is interesting because you've had the Bills and the Ravens have been consistently in the postseason. And it's just the Chiefs is a 4-letter word to these guys because it's always come down to the Chiefs ending these teams' runs to the Super Bowl. Will it be different this year? Allen to throw. Throws crossing route, complete, first down, and then some. Breaks a tackle and gets 4 more. Out to the 41-yard line and a first down. Shakir, the receiver, on a crossing route. Victoria U.S., I'm wanting Buffalo to win this, she said in her chat a while ago. Snap, handoff, a big hole, 6, 7 yards on the run. Oh, but there's a flag on the play. Hold your horses. Hold your horses. And it is holding. That's going to set him back. Those are such drive killers, man. Last year, me and my dad got to watch the Super Bowl in person in Las Vegas. I'll actually get to watch this game on, most likely, we watch this on television. Such a different experience being at the game versus watching on TV. Two totally different experience. Allen rolling right, and he's going to sprint. Nope. What a move. He puts on the brakes before going out of bounds and then just shoots upfield and gets about at 7 or 8. Makes it 2nd and 12. Allen to throw, quick throw. Ooh. And there's a hospital pass, and they're going to throw a penalty on it. I saw that coming. It's like he was the receiver. It was a quick pass, and it kind of floated. Allen floated out there, the receiver, and he and the receiver, he was like going like this, and the defender was coming up hard, and bam. They're getting in for unnecessary roughness. Was it because he hit him in the head? Oh, it was head to head. Helmet to helmet hit. If he hit him if he aimed for the stomach area, that would have been okay, but he went head to head, and that was the problem.
Brutal collision. Well, John DeMuro, that I didn't see it as head-to-head initially. And hello, Alena. It's good to see you again. I guess there was head-to-head contact, so that like I said, if they hit a little bit lower on the target, maybe they wouldn't have. Although now they got that whole rule of defenseless receiver, so it's hard to know what you can get away with when you put a big hit on somebody, because they've legislated so many great hard hits out of the game. Let's see if he's okay. I'm still in a timeout, waiting for this injury situation to resolve what happened here. Gotta get set up for this this next game here. Alena says, I had a birthday last week. It's a great win to end the season. Oh, for that game against the Rams. Yeah, it was nice to get the win. Even though it felt a little bit like, hey, they didn't have all their starters in. But you know what? It's still fun to win. Oh, and Davis is being taken to the locker room, at least on his own power, or at least with some help. But he's not getting carted off. Hand off, Cook. It's about a yard. Here we go, 2nd and 9. Allen to throw. Does. Middle of the field, complete. Knox to the 33-yard line. That was easy. All too easy. Allen steps up, throws, right side. Oh, overthrew his target by a ton. Hand off to Cook, not much. Yard, maybe 2.
Here we go. 3rd and 8. Big play here. There'll be a long field goal attempt of 49 yards if they don't get it. Quick screen to the near side. He's going to get 6. He's too short, maybe a yard short. So a question to ask here is, do you go for it or take the relatively safe field? I think they're going to be aggressive and go for it. They're going to go for it. Here we go. 4th and 1. Allen to throw or a run. He scrambles right. He doesn't have room. He stops. Still stopping. Looking. Throws. Oh, my God. He got it. Touchdown. What a play. To the running back in the back of the end zone. Sliding to the ground and makes the catch. What a throw. What a play. Wow, that is good. That's a touchdown. Woo, man. That was impressive. And the defender just a lick behind the ball. That should be a touchdown. The ball might have grazed the ground, but he had control. Oh, it does. The point does kind of hit the ground. The more I look at it, the more I start to wonder. That's a touchdown. That's a touchdown. That's a touchdown. That's a good. That should be a touchdown, unless his foot was out of bounds, but I don't think so. That looked like a touchdown to me. Let's see what they come back with on this one, but I think this should stand as a touchdown. Man, that was a hell of a play. There's not a lot of quarterbacks that could get that play done. He buying time, pretty good protection. He rolls right, looks like he's going to run, then he comes back to the middle. Must be nice to have a quarterback who can just stand back there all day long and wait for players to just get open. Today is January 12th, 2000. I got used to writing 2025. That's still a weird thing. You got to get used to every year. It's like, oh, got to change that last number now. Let's see. What do we got here? Just get my thing set up for the next game here. All right, here we go. Back to the game. Let's see what they say. I say it's a touchdown. I don't know about you guys. Alena said, hopefully we will get a better home advantage next season. 3-6 at home was so embarrassing. Agreed. Norb, you're drinking coffee. I had one today. It's so good. Yes. Got the Keurig. That's a great play. Foot's not even on the Yep, that's all good. They're going to go for 2. So 19-7, a 12-point game with the 2-point conversion and try to make it 2 touchdowns. Allen looking, navigating, good. To Coleman, 2-point conversion is good, and it is 21-7. 14-point lead. 2 big plays right there. Impressive. All right, let's go to the Discord now that the suspense is over. Let's see what everybody's doing over in the Discord side of things. What up, Discord?
Hey.
We got, Flashy Adam is back, along with Henry from New Zealand, and of course, Jade. Well, it's kind of playing out like most people expected. Say again? Oh, Flash Adam still wearing the Back to the Future glasses. They kind of remind me of Doc Brown in Back to the Future after he comes back from the future. He's got his silver big shades. Looking good, man. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. You don't know what I'm talking about? Let me pull up an image. Let me pull up an image. Let me see if I can find a picture of this. Let me see. I need to do a search here. Back to the Future, Doc Brown, future sunglasses. Let's see if this actually works. Oh, there we go. There we go. This is kind of a view. So let me turn down my brightness a little bit here. Okay, put your screen on and put your glasses back on. We're going to do a side-by-side comparison. Nope, not that. Not that. There we go. Kind of close. Not exactly, but you get the gist. Right? Not bad, huh? Yeah. Looking sharp, man. With the braces, if you squint, it almost looks like, the grill that Lamar Jackson was wearing during the game yesterday. Just a little bit less bling. What do you got in this game? I didn't get to ask you a score prediction. What do you got? Who you got? I mean, it's kind of starting to play out.
I got Buffalo.
Yeah, it's going to take a little bit of a amazing comeback for this game to go back the other way, but the Buffalo was heavily favored from the get-go. So
both teams are pretty good.
Oh, yeah. All right, back to the game. We'll talk to you guys in a bit. They're showing, you can see redcross.org/NFL. They're showing the images of the devastation in Los Angeles. I hope the insurance companies pay up. It would really piss me off if I find out the insurance company finds some way to try to wiggle off the hook because I don't know about you guys, but for me, it's like we put so much money into paying insurance. We pay for car insurance. We pay for house insurance. Health insurance, and most of the time you end up not using it because it's either going to raise your rates or it's only there for a disaster. So when something bad actually happens, they better step up and pay what everybody has put money into this thing for. So it really makes me mad when I feel like they try to get off the hook when that's the whole reason they have it in the first place. Because exactly for a disaster, and they try to find a way to wiggle out. Oh, well, we don't cover that. I despise insurance companies. Handoff. Oh, after a 3-yard first run, this one goes for not much more. It's going to be 3rd down and 6. Defense stiffening up for the Bills. Broncos are kind of in that position now where, kind of like the Steelers were yesterday, 2 scores down, and they had to get within 1 before the end of the third to have a chance. If they don't get some points here, it's going to be very tough to come back in the fourth quarter. So they really need to put something on the board this drive. And it starts with this play. Otherwise, they're going to have to punt the ball away. 3rd and 6. They're on 34-yard line. Nix with 3 receivers on the left and 1 to the right. Snap. Nope, false start. The receiver on the near side left early. Jumped early. That's not going to help. Now instead of 3rd and 6, 3rd and 11. Problem is the noise. He was looking at the ball, and then he looked away from the snap, and then he miscalculated his get off. I think if he stayed looking at the ball, that would have worked. He wouldn't have jumped, but 3rd and 11, ball to 29. They got to get to the 40. Crowd into frenzy. Snap. Nix to throw. Steps up, throws middle of the field. It is, almost intercepted, but broken up. The Bronco receiver was furthest away. They had 2 converging defenders who both had a chance at the interception. Ball is incomplete. Actually popped up in the air. I thought the Bronco receiver might actually have a chance of getting it on the carom. Doink. And it falls to the ground. Actually, Hamlin had it in his hands and then lost it. And boom, the punt. This could be dagger if Buffalo turns this into points. Makes caught at the 18, and he's got to return. 30, 35, still going to the 40, 42, and down there at the 42-yard line. That's a nice return of about 14 yards. 14 yards? Or was that 24 yards? Anyway, nice return. Breaking tackles left and right. Well, so far, it was interesting to start off, but it's been since that, it's been all Buffalo the rest of the way. So far, every game that's played out has pretty much been kind of like clockwork. The home team has just been pretty much dominating every game. Not been that interesting. Started out interesting, and then it just the dominating home teams just do what they're supposed to do and just slowly just grind it out. But man, that last drive by the Bills, though, that overcoming 4th down and then getting that touchdown was a hell of a play. But yeah, so hoping at this point, I'm just watching these games. Like I said, I am pro Buffalo, pro Lions. We won't even see Lions play till next week. And, I think I just want to see some interesting games. Something that comes down to the wire in the fourth quarter. So far, none of these games have. It's been pretty ho-hum, just because it's been pretty lopsided every game we've seen so far. So we'll see. The Broncos, they got to get a stop here and try to get this ball back. Like they need 3 and out. And they got to get the ball and score because they got some work to do. If the Bills score again, it's really over. But it's already sliding that way as it is. Sutton said, "How about them Bills? I got a golf lesson. We'll be back for the Eagles and Packers game." Oh, okay. Go whack that ball. For those of you who didn't see my stream last week, or yesterday, I should say, it's been a while. It's been a while since I have done one because I was out of the country for 2 weeks. Actually, more closer to 3 weeks on a family cruise in Asia that started out in Taiwan. I hit the Philippines, Brunei, Malaysia, Vietnam, and then Singapore. And unfortunately, had hardly any internet during that time. And so I was unable to watch the games. I could only see the scoreboards and try to keep up that way from a distance. And so I was definitely disconnected for a time there, but sad to see the Seahawks get knocked out of the playoff hunt. But next year, hopefully, it'll be a different story. All right, back to the game. Handoff, 1 yard, and that's it. So second down. They're going to try to turn the clock out. If we have a minute left to go in the third quarter, they'll run one more play, and then we'll be on to the fourth. Screen pass to the right. And it goes for 3. It's going to be third down at about 6 or 7 to 6. And that will be the last play of the third quarter. So after 3, it's been mostly all Buffalo, 21-7, with the exception of one explosive drive by Denver to start off the game in the first 2-3 minutes. It's been all Buffalo since. 21 unanswered points. 21-7 as we get ready to hit the third. All right, with that, I got to quickly just, again, recognize my sponsor, BetUS Sportsbook and Casino. Always offering the YouTube 150 code. If you want to try your hand at some online sports betting, you can do so at betus.com. Sign up with that 150% YouTube 150 code. You'll get 150% of whatever your first deposit is, and then you'll get 125% of whatever your second or third deposit is. So you'll be essentially doubling your money, or doubling and a half your money, and doubling a quarter of your money for the first 2 times you deposit. And just enter that code YouTube 150. Just remember, make sure you check your local area for gambling rules and regulations. Make sure it's legal in your state, and gamble responsibly. It's a lot of fun, but it's real money we're talking about here. All right, let's see. Let me take a quick look at the BetUS screen here and just see what they got going on. I'm sure that things are going to be, odds are changing drastically at least in this game. Let's see. I go to the US screen right here. See, I can blow this up a little bit. All right. Pretty much as we said before in the game coming up, 5.5-point favorites are the Eagles tonight. Buccaneers by 3, that's a pretty even game right there. So is this game, the Vikings and Rams. Vikings getting 2 points. And I don't know if that changed because I think they were already favorites despite the location change. It might have been 3. Might have been -3. But now it's -2. Anyway, it hasn't changed that much. Let's see. Any change in this game? Let's see. Let's see if they show anything really related to this game. Well, anyway, lots of other odds you can look into, parlay bets, prop bets as well. So go check out betus.com. All right, that's fourth quarter action now. Trying to put the nail in the coffin here, Buffalo is. They have the ball at their own 45-yard line. 3rd and 6, big play, throws deep. Oh, he's wide open to the 30, 25, makes a move, shakes him out to the 20, to the 15, still going 10, fast, gone, he's touchdown. That is probably nail in the coffin. 55-yard touchdown pass from Josh Allen to, who was it, Samuel? Who was that? Samuel. Man, he was just shaking and baking, breaking tackles, and nuts. He was in the slot, just goes angled to the right sideline. Nobody is on him just from the get-go. Makes a cut to the inside, and nobody can get. Breaks one tackle by Sanders, and he is gone. MVP. It's going to be an interesting race between Lamar Jackson and Josh Allen, both out of the AFC. Who is the true MVP candidate? It's going to win it. Kick is good. 28-7. Again, every wildcard game we've seen has been a home game blowout. This one, no exception. Worst case scenario for the Broncos. They need to stop, and they just gave up the dagger. It's no shocker. All right, let's see who's hanging out in the Discord. Anybody awake in there? Not the most interesting game in the world anymore now, unless you're a Bills fan. We got Jade in there, and we've got Henry from New Zealand. How y'all doing? You guys still awake?
Yeah, I'm still here.
I'm hoping for a good game here somewhere. Maybe the Eagles-Packers game will be more interesting. I think that one will be closer. The one tonight, too, could be as well. But these are all kind of predicted blowouts, so it's not that surprising. I think that first game yesterday, the Chargers-Texans, I think a lot of people had the Chargers winning that game. I don't think anyone expected the Chargers to play as badly as they did. I mean, Herbert looked horrible. The worst game of the year.
It's been clinical by Buffalo, I would say.
Pretty much.
Maybe, two explosive plays. The touchdown to Curtis Samuel and the reception by Dawson Knox.
Yeah, that touchdown to the running back in the back of the end zone. I mean, that was a great play. I mean, that's Josh Allen buying time. But, good protection for him as well. Well, that was a pretty spectacular play.
Not necessarily explosive play, but it's been very clinical.
Yeah. Who do you think should be the MVP? If you had to vote, right? If you had a vote and you had to choose, obviously the obvious candidates are Lamar Jackson and Josh Allen. Who would you guys vote for?
Well, since they did ranked choice, I'll give you my ranked choice. Definitely, for me, it's Josh Allen first, Lamar Jackson second, and funnily enough, Joe Burrow third.
Huh. Despite not making the playoffs. He has had a great year.
Not making the playoffs, but
it's wild. If you look at his stats, you'd think they should be dominating. It's wild how many, how offensively the stats have been so good, and yet their team just didn't get enough done. That's a tough one. I might give the edge to Josh Allen as well, just because the Ravens having King Henry in the backfield there makes it a lot more where he doesn't have to do as much by himself because he's got such a good complementary run game. Here's a kickoff taken out to the 25 and buried there.
That's why
I mean, a little less weapons. Not to say that Buffalo doesn't have a run game, but just the fact that I think he's got to put a little bit more on his shoulders. Yeah, it's close though. But all right, back to the game here, folks. All right, you go. Broncos trying to do something here to give some life, down 3 touchdowns early in the fourth quarter. It's going to take the greatest comeback of all time. Nick scrambles, breaks free, first down run, 15. It slides after a 17-yard gain out to the 42-yard line. That's a nice way to get things done. Snap. Blitz picked up and completed pass caught by Sutton for 13 and another first down. So Broncos starting to get something going here. Of course, Buffalo's probably playing a little soft here because they just don't want to give up anything big. They know that they can have the clock to their advantage. So as long as they don't give up one big play right here, they can make them have to drain off several minutes, even if they give up a touchdown. There's another pass, this time 11 yards in the first down. 3 first down plays in a row. That's maybe a little too loose. I'm kind of rooting for the Broncos to score here just to make things kind of interesting, just to at least get it to where maybe there's some get to the halfway point of the quarter. If they're only down 2 scores, they can get a stop. And there goes Nix again. Another first down run. He slides at the 22. So they moved this thing fast. In less than a minute and a half, they've already gone down the length of the field. And close to the red zone. Arthur Zapita. Hey, hello, fellow STH. Glad to see you back. Thank you, Arthur. Felt like it's been a minute or two. Timeout called by Buffalo. They want to slow this pace down here and kind of regroup and say, hey, guys, let's not get too sloppy here. Showing here the stats of the Buffalo's postseason history, losing 3 of the 5 postseason games to Kansas City. Kansas City has been the recent Patriots for a long time, where everybody's AFC thorn in the side. Now it's the Chiefs, obviously. Nix to swing it to the running back on the outside and the near side. Oh, that's not good. Loses 3. 2nd and 13. A well-called timeout slowed the momentum there. Second and 13 at the 25-yard line. Broncos desperately needing to score and need to score soon. Nix under pressure. Breaks, rolls right and escapes. Oh, it was intended for number 17 at the 12-yard line. If he could have made that catch, it would have been a first down, but a little bit underthrown because of the pressure, and now it's 3rd and 13. Third and 13. This is kind of the game right here. If they don't get this, their chances are pretty much no. Oh, they got to burn a timeout. Hey, another bad clock management situation here. Here we go. Big play. Third and 13. 3 receivers right, 1 left. Nick's in the gun. Single step back to his left. Takes a snap. Under pressure. Throws. Middle of the field. Is caught at the 20. Sutton to the 15 and down at the 13. Or say the 14, but he's shy about 2 yards, so he's 4th and 2. They got to go for it here. So here we go. This is pretty much the game. Nix throws. He's going to be short. Knocked out of bounds. Short of the sticks. And that's going to... Uh-oh, we got a Bills player down, but he stays down. But that's it. That ends the drive for Denver. It pretty much ends their shot at a comeback. Bills will take over. It's 2 yards short. Well, okay, so that's pretty much that. We got the next game on tap here in about an hour. Packers, Eagles. We'll see if this game yields something a little bit more nail-biting. I'm sure Tom Grassi will have a ton of viewers on his channel. But I'll do my own thing here as we continue to work our way through the playoffs here and see who ultimately ends up in Super Bowl 59. It's crazy. It's been 10 years now since the Seahawks' last Super Bowl appearance, Super Bowl 49. I don't know what you guys have for the Super Bowl. I've said many times I would love to see Lions Bills. The AFC, I feel like it has much more of a loaded bunch of teams that really it's going to be a shame that one of them a couple of them aren't going to get in because, on the NFC, I feel like Eagles, Lions are the two strongest teams in the NFC. We'll see if that remains to be true. But on the AFC side, you got the Ravens, you got the Bills. Of course, the Chiefs are always, dangerous. All right, Cam Lewis, who made the tackle, he's back and walking up over to the bench. So that's pretty much it here. Now it's just kind of a matter of winding this clock down and walking out with a win. Wow, Allen to throw, rolls right, and now he might keep it. He does. Slide. Gets 4. Last thing I'm going to do is get hurt here. Don't get hurt. Pitch to the left. Johnson around the corner. He's
just short of the first down, be short by about a yard. 3rd and 1. Joe Kagan, Texas are sneaky good. The score shows a dominating, it looks like a dominant win, but a lot of those plays came off kind of more like bad plays by the Chargers. You could argue the defense really stood up, but they have 2 pick sixes, a blocked extra point that resulted in 2 points the other way. Oh, first down to the running back Johnson, and then your sideline, first down. And they didn't start out very good in the beginning of the game, but their defense showed to be pretty good here. So we'll see how they do in the divisional round next week. Under 10 minutes left in the game now. 28-7, Buffalo. What do I think about this game? Although there was some pretty spectacular plays. It kept it interesting. Allen pitch to Johnson, who cuts it back. Loses a yard. Cook has 116 yards of rushing. Again, it's a pretty normal thing that you got to have a rusher who can get that potential 100 yards to be a playoff team. That's what I find interesting as we are inside of 9 minutes now. 181 yards rushing to Denver's 79. My point right there is a team that can run the football succeeds in the playoffs. Yeah, it helps to have a quarterback like Mahomes, Allen, and so forth, but a lot of what allows them to do great things, wow, what a move, to break 3. He was a screen pass, a bubble screen, and he looked like he was going to be down for a negative play, and he ends up getting 6 out of it. But these quarterbacks are aided by the run game. Again, in the earlier part of this game, it's changed now since the last couple of drives where Allen really did some special things with his arm. Prior to that, it was mostly run plays, and the run game opens up the passing game and makes the running back or the quarterback's job that much easier. And the part that's frustrating when I feel like I have to debate Seahawks fans who just want to put the blame on Geno. And not to say Geno is not without fault. Here's a blitz. Deep drop by Allen, throws. He's got a receiver. What a catch! Oh my goodness, to the 32-yard line to Kincaid, a diving reception. And another first down. The nails in the coffin keep getting. Wow, what a catch. Oh, it did hit the ground there for a second. They might have to look at this. Nope, they didn't challenge. And they get a run for 8. So whether that was a catch or not, it won't matter because they got the playoff. But they're showing that replay again. Yeah, it might not have been a catch, but that'll count. Yeah, I think that if they got to challenge that, I think they would have reversed that play. It doesn't matter now. 7 minutes left in the game. Cook, first down, gets 4, almost 5, and another first down run. The big debate I get into with Seahawks fans is they just want to make it about is Geno good or not, and a lot of people acknowledge we don't have a good offensive line, but it's not just do we have a good line, but it's getting the run game going, which ultimately is why the offensive coordinator Grubb was fired, because he couldn't do that. And yeah, you could say, well, I don't have a line to work with. Well, you gotta make it work. Here's a throw, up for grabs, but incomplete. So my point is, it doesn't matter who you have at quarterback. It could be Geno, it could be somebody else. But if you have the same
lack of a running game, then it really doesn't matter who's a quarterback. You got to have some semblance of a running game. Oh, there's definitely some grabbing there. That was probably interference. But you got to be able to get yards. Oh, what's this? Clock stoppage timeout called by Buffalo. Play clock was, I think, winding down. So anyway, that's my my point in the argument is the Seahawks have to be able to run the ball, because every team you look at, is able to do it. Teams are in the playoffs and are succeeding in the playoffs all have really good running games to match their quarterback play. Yeah, Geno definitely threw some interceptions that cost us games and ultimately the playoffs, particularly the Rams game. He had some others. He threw a few red zone picks in different games, some that led to losses, some that just were things that we should never have happened. But it's still, if we can't run the football, it just doesn't matter. So Seattle's going to have to find a way. Ultimately, it's that biggest concern. The challenge, I think, with having a defensive head coach who has to rely on the offensive coordinator to get the offense churning, is the challenge will always be that once they do find that great offensive coordinator who makes the offense what everyone hopes it to be, chances are he's going to be headhunted a season or two later to become a head coach themselves, and then you're back to searching for an offensive coordinator again. So you just hope that you can find that guy and keep him for a while. Josh Allen throws complete to the 5, down to the 2. This thing's becoming embarrassing now. It's going to be a 35-7 game in no time. Allen, under pressure, still gets rid of it, makes a perfect throw down the middle on a post play, and there's a late flag. I mean, there was a guy off the edge that got untouched, and Allen still got it down. Oh, taunting on the receiver. Come on, man. Just keep your mouth closed. So instead of first and goal at the 3, it'll be first and goal from the 17. Joe Kagan wants to know, what do I think of the Seahawks 2025 opponents? Boom. Allen taking a little hit at the end there. Let's see. Let's pop the schedule up and look at the Seahawks opponents for 2025. There we go. We'll look at this in a second at the next break. We'll kind of just do a quick little breakdown of what the Seahawks opponents are looking like 2025. So there goes. 1st and 10 from the first and goal. Oh, no, they're not going to make it first and goal. It's going to be 1st and 10 from the 18. That actually does them a favor to a degree. Okay. All right. Let's look real quick here at a glimpse, and then we'll break it down. So there's the Seahawks opponents for 2025. So at home, we play, of course, all the NFC West teams. And then we've got Texans, who are good, obviously. Buccaneers, who are good, obviously. Vikings. These are all playoff teams. Then you got the Colts and the Saints. That's at home. And then away, we've got, of course, NFC West. Then we've got the Falcons again. Panthers, Jaguars, Titans, Commanders, playoff team, and then Steelers, playoff team. That'll be interesting if they have Russell Wilson back again. That could be an interesting rematch of Russell against the Seahawks. All right, back to the game. Illegal shift called them Buffalo, so they keep going the wrong direction here. So it was the 18-yard line. Now it's the 23-yard line when they were at the 3 just a second ago. Not that it really matters here because they're going to win this game, and heck, they might still punch it in and just take more time off the clock doing so. 5:42 left. 3-touchdown lead, trying to make it 4 scores. Allen to throw. Little flash. Watch your back. Throws deep right side. Oh, nobody there. I think he just kind of got rid of it because he knew that he had a guy bearing down on him from behind on the blind side. He actually had him open, had a step on the defender. If he could have just actually thrown it a little more closer on the direction that he was going, that would have been a... he might have had him. On a crosser, he was actually kind of open. He just overthrew him. I think intentionally just to get rid of it. Handoff up the middle gets about 4, make it 5. And clock will run. Third down in about 10. Let's see. The clock stopped. Somebody called a timeout. Yes, Denver called a timeout. I think this is the last timeout. Kind of a moot point, really. And they burned an earlier timeout. Not that it made a difference here, but if it had been a close game, that timeout would have been key to have. 3rd and 10. Let's see what they do here. Do they go for the end zone? Or do they just play this, kick the field goal, and put the frosting on the cake? Or they throw for the end zone and try to get that. I remember I said that they would just get into 30, and I think it's going to happen here. Buffalo is, I think one way or the other, going to get into the 30 mark here. If they don't get in the end zone, it'll be a field goal. I just thought Denver would put up a little bit more of a battle. They have not scored since the first drive. It's a draw play. He's not going to get much here, maybe 2 yards. So it will be a field goal attempt coming up. 4th and 7. So the field goal comes. They have a chance to put 31 on the board. I assume. Are they not? Pretty sure they're going to kick the field goal. I thought Denver was going to be, what I said that Buffalo would not cover, I think. I thought it would be like 31 to 27. I don't know. I said something I thought it would be less than the 8 or 9 that they were given Buffalo. But once again, the home team covered. So Bills call a timeout. Not sure what they're thinking here. Are they going to kick it? So no timeouts left. So the timeout's the last stoppage, clock stoppage that will happen here. Oh, here's the MVP comparison. 4,172 yards passing for Lamar, 37-31 for Josh, 115 rushing for Lamar, 531 for the Bills, 45 touchdowns to 41, 4 interceptions to 6. So if you look at just the numbers, Lamar Jackson has definitely had more prolific numbers in every category, pretty much, including the turnovers. Here's the field goal attempt of 37 yards is good. And Buffalo is up 31-7 with 4:37 left in
the game. All right, so let's just do a little really unofficial breakdown here of the schedule. So let's just do a little really rough prediction, huh? All right, so let's just see. Let's go game by game, and I'll try to track this manually as we go. Okay, Cardinals at home. Let's say that's a win. Texans at home. I say we might lose that game. Buccaneers at home. I think we can win that one. LA at home. We should have won it last time. We'll win it this time. Colts at home. We should win that one. Vikings at home. We could have won that game this past year. I think we could do that one. That's 5. 49ers. I think they're on the downside. I think we win that one at home. 6 wins. New Orleans. Rebuilding. That's 7 wins right there. All at home. So we're 7-1 at home. Ooh. All right. Now, right? Did I get the right 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8? Yes. 7-1 at home. Let's go with the away schedule. Cardinals, we're going to sweep them. 8-1. Falcons, we'll beat them again. 9-1. Tennessee should beat them. 10-1. LA, maybe we lose that one. 10-2. Panthers should win that one. 11-2. Washington, I'll give Washington the advantage there. 11-3, I think. What I got? 49ers, I'll say this time they get us. 11-4. Jaguars, we win. 12-4. Steelers on the road, tough place to play. 12-5. There we go. So in the quick and dirty, no research done whatsoever on the gut reaction, I say next year we could reasonably be 12-5. Going 7-1 at home and 5-4 on the road. 8 home games, 9 on away games. And one of these games could potentially, I think there's a possibility that we could be playing Jacksonville in London. I think Jacksonville is kind of like the London team, and it's possible one of their teams could be the Seahawks on in an international game. So we'll see. 12-5. You think I'm crazy? Let me know what you think. Yeah, the Vikings every year, I swear. Well, for a while, the Panthers were the team we played every year, and now the Vikings just seems to be on the schedule on a regular basis. Atlanta, too. Boom. Here's a kickoff in this game that pretty much doesn't really matter anymore. Somebody give me an interesting game where the fourth quarter isn't a blowout. Sexy Seahawks 16. What happened to your channel, bro? Well, being gone for almost 3 weeks during the end of the season is had a lot to do with it. I was, as I mentioned earlier, I was on a 2-week Asia cruise, which really is a total almost 3 weeks when you include the time before and after the actual 14 days on the ship. And so no internet, really usable internet, so was pretty much out of the loop for most of the time gone during the last 3 weeks of the season. That's why I was so out of it during the end of the regular season. Here's a pass for 7 yards to the right as we're inside the 5 minute mark with 4:25 left in the game. But yes, but I'm back for the time being, and just in time for the finale of this playoff season, 2024. Nick's to throw in. Oh, he dropped it. Should have been caught for a first down. The clock stops with 3rd and 3, 4:09 left in the game. Ryan Emmerich, where do you think Pete Carroll ends up coaching next year? Well, I know he had a talk with the Chicago Bears, and I thought there was another team that he had a conversation with. It wouldn't shock me if the Bears give Pete Carroll a look. Of course, they might say, man, we got your offensive coordinator, and that we fired him halfway through the season. It's actually crazy that he is still looking to coach, man. Guess age has not slowed him down. Nick's 3rd and 3. He's got to get something. Scrambling, moving, under pressure, and he goes down at the 20-yard line.
4 minutes and counting. 4 down and forever. More of the same. I think they have to go for it, right? Or are they going to just punt it? They got to go for it. 4th and 17. I guess what do you got to lose? You've already lost. There we go. Potentially the last offensive play for the Broncos, and it's intercepted. Damar Hamlin at the 47. Was it a catch? It was intercepted. No Bronco in the area. They overthrew him by like 5 yards. Are they going to get Hamlin going to get a penalty for taking his helmet off in the field? Jumps into the stands. Penalty or not, who cares, right? This is going out in style. Putting an exclamation mark on this game. Jeez. Hamlin did get the pick under his arm. Had control. Looks good to me. Or did he? Ball kind of rolled around a little bit. They may not get this. It's funny. I think it's going to be incomplete, but it doesn't matter because they actually get better yardage if he doesn't get the interception because that was 4th down. So they'll probably rule it incomplete and do Buffalo a favor. It was incomplete, so Buffalo get the ball at the Detroit. Hamlin is bummed because he wanted that interception stat. He can't believe it. But so 3:20 left in this game. Buffalo can pretty much just and Mitch Trubisky comes in for Josh Allen. His day is done. Don't want to risk any injury to their MVP candidate, Josh Allen. So Trubisky will do cleanup duty as this game marches on to its ultimate finish here. 1st and 10 at the 23. Let's see if Trubisky can get a touchdown credit to his resume. Look at that run for 5. 2nd down and I think it's 2nd and 5. Oh, no, he got 8. 2nd and 2. That's a nice run. 20 of 26, 272 yards, 2 touchdowns. That is a very efficient game for Josh Allen. I'm not sure how much he rushed for. He got some rushing yards, too. Probably around 30 or 35 yards, I'm guessing. Snap, handoff. Johnson up the middle, stop. Oh, no, he breaks through. I thought he was stopped. I guess it breaks through for the 1st down and then some. Gets to the 10-yard line. Should be 1st and goal. Give Trubisky a touchdown here. Give him a throw. Just let him get one. Now, this will bring us to the 2-minute warning. All right, so as we creep to the 2-minute warning, a shout out to the sponsor of this video, BetUS Sportsbook and Casino, for their sponsorship of this video. Enter that code YouTube150. Go in to set up your account over at BetUS if you'd like to try your hand at online sports betting. Right now, if you picked all the teams who were favored to win, well, you would have gotten pretty much even money on all the games so far. YouTube150, the code. Excuse me. You get a 150% matching bonus on your first deposit, and then 125% on your next 2 deposits. Again, that means if you put $100 in, you get an extra 150. If you put in, and then if you put in 100 on your next 2 deposits, you get an additional 125 for each of those. So you would essentially get 450 extra bucks on your $300 initial deposits. So,
And again, let's see, what do we have here? I'm going to take a look at the games coming up here. If you go to BetUS, you can select which games you want to look at. Let's get a look at the wild card playoffs. Then the game coming up here, we've got Green Bay at the Eagles. Eagles favored -5.5 now, the odds on that one. And later tonight, Tampa Bay -3. So it's basically pretty much a pick'em game there. And then the game at Arizona between the Vikings and the Rams. Vikings 2-point favorites in that game. So the highest over-under total, they're expecting 46 in the Packers-Eagles game, 51.5 for the Commanders game. And I wish I had the game of this one from earlier, what the over-under was, because I said we probably wouldn't hit that, but the total came out to be, 31 plus 7, so 48. That's about right. I think it was below that for the over-under. But anyway, you can do same game parlay bets. You can do props as well, and multiple sports: basketball, hockey, baseball, golf, tennis, boxing, rugby, even esports, cricket, darts. I never thought you could actually bet on darts. Cycling, volleyball, surfing. I mean, politics. I mean, you can get into all kinds of stuff here. Look what the politics are. You've got the future elections, other countries, and sky's the limit. Just make sure you bet responsibly. Make sure that online gambling is legal in your state. All right, as we wind this thing down to its finale, they're just going to take a knee. They won't let them. They won't add on and insult the Broncos by piling on points. So that's going to be the final score. I'm not even bothering to finish this game here. 31-7, a blowout again by Buffalo. No surprise, really. Never had their best shot in the first quarter, their first drive, and nothing since. So much like the Steelers, one and done. Chargers, one and done. I guess that's no surprise. So far, no upsets in Wildcard weekend. We'll see what the second half of the weekend shows. All right. I will see you guys in about a half an hour for Wildcard game number 2. Should be a good one. Eagles, Packers in 30 minutes. We'll see you guys then. Again, thanks for watching, you guys. Join here shortly. If you want to get my perspective on this game, this hopefully will be a good one in the NFC. We'll talk to you guys soon, and for next year, go Hawks, baby.